Welcome, friends. I have this LG Trome front load washing machine, and I was getting an error code on it, and after some research discovered that it was the drain pump, and I ordered a new drain pump right here, and I actually have a new drain hose because the one that was on it was clogged. So since I'm going to have it torn apart, I thought I would change the hose as well. This is over 10 years old, this washing machine, and here on the farm where water is really precious, we have to get it going and put back into the house. It's a little dusty because I had it outside covered under a tarp until I could get the part and time to take it all apart and change it. Looks like we'll start at the back, taking out some screws, see how we can get this thing open and access to the drain pump. Now what I've done already is I've taken the access panel off the back here. Here's 2 screws, pop it off, just so if I can kind of see where the drain pump is, and it is in the front. So we got to take the front cover off. I'm thinking I'm going to remove these here first, and let's remove those first. Hoping that will release the top. Now I did have to pry it a little bit with my flathead screwdriver. Oh, so many wasps. Now we'll lift the top off. Now we're going to move towards the front. Let's see here. Okay, so here's the front. Now it looks like we'll have to remove screws from the front panel. And I believe the dispenser needs to come out. Just push that down, pop that out. Be a couple screws there, set that aside. So let's get working on that. Okay, so I took the dispenser drawer out. And let's remove the screws here. Oh, I never want to come all the way out. It'll fall out, we'll get it later. And then also, down here in the drain, so move that cover to the side. There's a screw down here too. will want to take that off. You have to open it. And let's see. I think I said there was a, oh yeah, this spring here. It's on the bellows. We gotta get that off. I might actually go get a better flathead screwdriver instead of my 10-in-1. I went and got a magnet because that screw there will bug me. And we've got to take this one off. There's only one there. Now, flathead screwdriver, and we need to get that spring off of there. There. And then just peel back. Okay. Now it looks like I got the rubber off now, and just have to do the lock. Maybe we can just take these screws off. I'm hoping it'll be that simple. But we still have to deal with that rusted out screw. So let's try to get this rusted screw out. Oh, there we go. Now, there are 3 metal plates that kind of come like an L bracket down here holding the front panel on. So, I think we'll close the door. And see if we can get it off. Got all the screws. Okay, I see. There's these little tabs for the control panel. There's these little tabs for the control panel that I have to unsnap and then lift that out of the way. They're not coming off very easy. Hopefully I don't break it. They go down, but then they keep popping back into place. Let's see if I can. Does not want to go. Especially that one. There we go. So stubborn, it just does not want to come off. It's so old and brittle, I don't want it to break either. It's been a really good washing machine. I mean, it's over 12 years old. It does not want to come off. Starting to rust out. Can't get that one cleared. Got it. There were 3 tabs along with this little, I don't know what do you want to call it, snap-in tab, so keep an eye out for that. There's actually 4 there. Take that. That out of the way. I don't know, have to clean it all up before I put it back together again. Oh yeah, see? And some more screws. Let's get those out. these two. Now we'll take the last one out. I'm just going to lift up a little. There we go. I'll move that to the side. Here we are, we have the front off. And this here is the drain pump motor that we have to change. It looks like there's 3 hoses we'll have to disconnect. And a couple more screws in the front. Let's go from there. Okay, let's do this. Move that clamp up onto the hose. I'm trying to do it so you can see it. There we go. Let's slide that off. Push that out of the way. And do the drain tub. Just these. Just a little bit more. Some residual water, but that's to be expected. I'm doing it outside anyway, so we're all good. I don't want to damage that hose. There we go. Now, get those screws out. Let's try and get this out now. So I have all the screws removed, and the housing for the drain here is, I'll show you the mechanism, the locking mechanism. There's a little slot. There we go. I'll show it to you. Out here. Now this is the mounting unit I was talking about. It has these two little slots, but then there's this push button. You gotta push that down and then slide it out. Now this is the housing for the motor, and because it only goes on one way, I'm just gonna mark the wires black and red so I know. So now it's attached by some screws. So we'll get those out. And I do have a new hose because this one is like plugged solid. Okay. Pops right out. And there's the new one. I have to try and get that housing off. I already tried and I broke the one side. Actually, I think I broke both sides. Oh, actually that's not the housing. That actually didn't matter. Thought it was connected, but it's not. I'm going to try and get this off. Oh yeah. Looks like just push down a little. Has to get over that lip. Without breaking it. Everything is so plastic and fragile. If I hold it. What's that? Oh, there we go. Now what's it caught on? Oh my goodness. It's caught on something. Oh, I think it has to go up one more level. Ah. There we go. That's garbage. But while we have this off, I have a new drain hose. that off. I want to save the plug though. Get a knife. Get it on there as far as you can, and hopefully that's all the way. There we go. And put the plug back in. Okay, the experts say this is only supposed to fit one way. Yep. Nice fit. I'm going to get these screws in. I'm just going to get them started here. Okay, I gotta get that screwed on. Nice good seal. Try and get this housing back on. I'm hoping it fits. Easier going on than coming off. My goodness. One more screw. Wiring. I want to go maybe. And we marked it, so we got red and black. Make sure they're in there good. Down and backwards. There we go. That one doesn't feel right. I need to get it all back together and then there. That one wasn't all right. Red and black. Now we've got to stick that back in. So that is the little bit that's going to slide into there. And we want the hose to go under the motor. Let's get this back in here. Hose. I guess emergency drain hose, really. It's gonna slide in to there, locking it. Oh, we got it. That's the drain hose. Now we're gonna go about connecting all the hoses again. But first I'm gonna put these locking, well, they're not locking screws, but the screws, that drain, and it will stabilize the unit. Come on. Can you get it started? There we Gotta find the right screw now. Perfect. Now, connect all these hoses. Just my wrench here. I just moved the clamp down a little bit, and now I'm going to make sure the hose is all the way on. Put the clamp in place. Good. Do the tub drain. I was just looking at the hose. It's getting a little worn. Now we're going to do the hose for the tub drain. big enough to hold this tool with one hand. Trying to measure how far on it is now. It needs to go on a bit further. I think we're good. Okay, now we got one more. There. We did it. Now that we have it open, I'm gonna clean it up as we put it back together. And then it'll come back into the house. We'll test it first before I bring it back into the house, because I have to remove the other one. So we'll test it before we go to all that work. I'll just get some cleaning detergent and clean her up as we put it back together. Here we are. I brought the washing machine up to the house and I'm going to test the pump. I'm going to put this water inside the drum and put it on spin, and it should drain, and if it drains then I know it's fixed and I will swap out washing machines. I don't touch the water. Turn it on. Put it on this spin cycle. Yay, me! I'll fix the washing machine. There we go. That's great. That's what I needed it to do. So now I will switch it out with the top load, and I'll keep the top load as a backup load again. So I will winterize it, make sure all the water is drained out of it, and put it back into storage. Remember, use what you have, do what you can.